Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody guys, today I would like to continue our discussion on the euro currency, and because here some tricky moment exists that we talked about yesterday. On the first glance, market is forming some reaction and resistance, because this is really strong resistance area. It's above the 114. We have that's the area in general above the 1260. This is an area of the weak lever bar where a market really has the problems to continue upward action. It works like the swap, so it doesn't let market to freely move to the next destination point. But it's also conference resistance on the weekly chart, and here we have also weekly pivot resistance one. So that is, in two words speaking, rock hard area that doesn't let market to proceed the action higher. Besides, despite that, in the moment when the Jerome Powell told in the perspective of the United States economy and euro was really anemic reaction, later this reaction has become stronger, because it seems that Jerome Powell still has frightened the markets with the long term of the recovery after pandemic impact, and 6.5% drop in the gross domestic product of the United States in this year. So although he said that Fed even doesn't think about rising rate, but at the same time he said that's a long road to go, and it's the normal situation will happen not very soon, and it's a long time till the recovery. So that probably makes some impact, because on the stock market yesterday we see the strong collapse. Currently it's difficult to say whether it's just a pullback temporal, but or a deep action, but still overall reaction was relatively strong. And here on the euro currency as well, you can see that price shows strong downward action. It becomes a bit closer to a normal price action where we expect deeper retracement. But at the same time, it's not enough yet to say us definitely that we're going to 87, we're going to the 111 area. It's not clear yet. And on the daily chart, today, its most important thing will be a possible bullish grabber. Appearing of the grabber, guys, here at the weekly pivot points, because besides, take a look that all this time market stands above the pivot. It doesn't go to the downside. It doesn't show retracement, although it's no problems for the sentiment. This market will show the pullback to the pivot support one. This is normal action, and the market retraced to the pivot support one on upward trend. That's classical price behavior. But still market stands tight above the pivot. So an appearing of the grabber suggests taking out to the stop, which confirms our suggestion of the possible free drive pattern. So guys, actually we could get this type of price action that I mentioned yesterday, although we haven't discussed it in the details. So take a look. First drive stands in place, second stands at 127, extension of the first. Now it seems that this retracement also could be over. And if market will turn up right from here, you can see that 127 of the second drive, is green line, coincides with 1618 of the first. This is typical free drive, it's perfect free drive shape on the euro currency on the forward time frame chart. Divergence as a rule also happens here, as you can see, but do not forget that, guys, this pattern is forming not just somewhere, it's forming in the weekly conference resistance. It's very important. So it means two things to keep in mind for this pattern. First is a grabber on the daily, if it will be formed, the chance on the free drive increased. And here, just keep an eye on the shape. Alternative pattern that we discussed as well, it could be head and shoulders. So here's what we discussed initially. So it seems that it will be head and shoulders, but if market will be lazy on the downward action, stop here and turns up, this could be free drive. Currently, head and shoulders has approximately equal chances to happen, because sell-off that we were waiting for finally has happened here yesterday. So here's some acceleration on the slope of the head, which is good point for a head and shoulders pattern as well. Market has passed through the OP on a CD leg down. As you can see, acceleration through the OP target. It means that market should reach the XOP. It's very probable. XOP coincides with the neckline, which is 1247, 1250. So you can see both patterns have approximately the same probability to happen. You may ask what we have to do in the current circumstances. Should we trade the free drive, or should we trade the hand and shoulders, or we should not trade anything? Well, although different patterns are forming, but in general it makes no impact on our trading plan. Because if we would suggest that you have the bearish view anyway for taking the short position, you have to wait the clear pattern, as we said. And for that purpose, you need to wait at the top of the right arm here. So anyway, you should see first reaching of the XOP and then the pullback to this level, right at the top of the right arm, where market should reestablish downward action. Or you have to wait when the free drive will hit the target, 1470. And you could sell based on the free drive pattern. So for the bears, nothing has changed. For the bulls, the same story. On the daily chart, we're waiting for the moderate pullback. Our first trade stands right here, kind of the bread and butter buy, 1187. So double repo probably we will not get, at least on the daily. Maybe on the intraday charts, if you will use some untypical time frames, so something like the 12 hours, maybe 6 hours, there you could get the double repo. But, well, that it's not perfectly matched to Judd Napoli idea, because Judd Napoli uses only daily and then hourly. He doesn't use even the 4-hour time frame chart. Maybe recently it has started to use it, but in the classical book he writes only on the hourly chart. So on the daily chart, as you can see, we do not have double repo, because here was not closed below the 3x3, although the shape of this is typical for the double repo. But by letter, we do not have it. So that's why we're still considering the bread and butter right to the 1187. So as you can see, for the daily traders, for the bulls, also nothing has changed, because first trade would happen on the 1187. Our major level to entry is 111. We are waiting. The same as for the bears. That's why, from that standpoint, as you understand, different patterns brings no difference to our trading plan. It's just a different shape, but if you would like to sell, you just will keep an eye on the shape of the pattern. So whether you will get free drive the 1470, you will sell by the free drive. Whether you will get the hand and shoulders, you will sell by the hand and shoulders. But when you will be selling, you already will have the pattern in place. That's why, well, that's not the problem for any trader right now, that the pattern could be different. So that's our view on the euro. Let's see what we will get and what the patterns will be formed.